Getting set to go here at 174 pounds at the Allen County War Memorial Coliseum. At 174 pounds, this will be 5th ranked Travis McIntosh, a junior from Jamestown, Ohio, out there for Campbellsville, taking on number 3, Shawn Lau, a senior out of Kalispell, Montana. Wrestled at that powerhouse Flathead High School. Returning All-American, took 5th at 165 last year. Again, comes in ranked 3rd in the country, while McIntosh ranked 5th. Probably our best match of the duel. Jason Bryant here with you on this presentation of college wrestling. It's the NWCA Multi Divisional National Duals, presented by Hibiclens in the United States Marine Corps. We're wrestling for 3rd place in the NAIA division. 5 different collegiate divisions: Division II, Division III, the NAIA, the junior colleges, and the Women's Collegiate Wrestling Association. Going across all the mats here in this final session. Scoreless here in the first minute. Probably wouldn't expect too much high scoring with 2 guys of this caliber. As we had mentioned previously with LJ Henderson from Campbellsville at 165, another Ohio wrestler. Again, McIntosh. So Frankie James hitting the region pretty well. Now tries to go double. Countering with the front headlock is McIntosh halfway through the first. So much of this sport is not just physical, but tactical as well. Of course, they keep adding programs. The NAIA, the opportunity to see each other will diminish even more so, but Caleb Schaefer and his staff there at Great Falls do a good job of getting competition when they can. They host a tournament in the dual tournament, the Battle of the Rockies, out there in Great Falls. They bring teams in from all over the country at kind of a mini national duels for the NAIA in some respects. And of course, they're trekking up and down the Rocky Mountains and the Pacific Coast, getting competition. Of course, events like this give teams like Campbellsville and Great Falls the opportunity to compete against one another, because as travel budgets with some of these smaller colleges aren't what we typically see in Division I or even Division II. The NAIA has gone to a regional qualification model. Still have a couple of wild cards once the 4 regions have decided to pick up their qualifying wrestlers. And we're about to end the first period here scoreless. Lau with a half shot there in short time. And we will go to the second, knotted at 0. Campbellsville University started wrestling in 2004. And Caleb Schaefer out there discussing things with Kent Sesker. Looks like we've got things situated now. Kent Sesker will bring him to the center. And McIntosh quickly knows he's going to defer to start the second, so Lau's going to start in the bottom position. End of the first period, you've got 3 choices. Actually, you got 4, top, bottom, neutral, or you can defer to the 3rd period. The back trip there by McIntosh to maintain control. Hanging on the ankle. Works up to the waist. Climbing up. Trying to break Lau back down to the mat. Now knee slides up, tries to get out. Again, drops down, another back trip, and we got an injury there. Lau definitely You don't really need to be an artist in the world of lip reading, but Lau is definitely not digging it right now. Looks like it was a tough return. Caleb Schaefer and the training staff out there to attend to Shawn Lau. All right, looks like Shawn Lau's back up to his feet and give the opportunity to tell you what's going on. With the injury time, there should not be a point on the board. But McIntosh will have the choice because after injury time, the wrestler who did not take the injury has the choice of position. A little confused by the score here. It still should be scoreless, and McIntosh should have had choice. I guess he opted to stay in the top position. And now Lau's going to kick out, and scoreboard reads 1-1. .40 seconds of riding time. Great Falls in control of this duel, 21-6. We're still in the second period here at 174. Both wrestlers hanging on the collar time before deciding, hey, that's not the deal. .20 to go here in the second period. Again, scoreboard says we're knotted at 1. Still somewhat confused by that, but we'll move on. It doesn't seem two coaches are too concerned about it. McIntosh going to start in the bottom position. Now Frankie James going to have a discussion. See the upper weights from Great Falls anxious to get on the mat after this match concludes. Well, they're going to roll with it. Number 5, McIntosh. Number 3, Lau. Lau going to throw in the boots right away, looking to crank that power half over. Well, actually, more just a half. Doesn't have it. I mean, it's powerful. But now there's the turn. He's going to get a count. McIntosh trying to headhunt, as you heard his coaches yell, trying to get a catch that defensive fall, looking for it. He's close. Lau got to get some swipes out of it. Or is he? No, they're just going to stay with the 1 counts. Now extending McIntosh. Now Lau's riding time going to go up on his side of things. We'll get a fresh start. If you look at the math, Lau can ride out the rest of the period and pick up an extra point for riding time. He's going to throw that boot in. Now he goes power half, cranking it over. And now there we've got a count. Looks like we got a 2 count there. Yes, sir. Referee holding 2. So McIntosh tried to catch the head and get a defensive fall again, but was in criteria for 2 seconds and got the 2 count. Did Lau. So now 3-1. Is the lead. 43 seconds to go. We'll get a fresh start. And Frankie James is going to want to talk to our official one more time. Probably not the answer he wanted to get, but the officials are going to confer. And number 3, Shawn Lau, returning All-American, moving up a weight class this year. Referees confer and says, all right, no, we're going to keep things exactly the way they were. 3-1. With Lau on top. 42 seconds remaining. Now going to sit into a small crab ride. Try to elevate and get a tilt out of this. Get the leg thrown around the waist. Now throws in the other boot. And looking for riding time. And we get a stall call on Lau. 19 seconds to go. He's got that 1 minute of riding time. And Lau's just going to cut him free without giving up another point. Now he's got to be careful. It's 3-2. He's got to circle in. He's got that stall against. If he backs straight out, he could get hit again. But still with that riding time advantage. Got one to play with, but that'll do it. Shawn Lau will pick up an extra point for riding time. It'll be a 4-2 decision. And another win on the board for Great Falls.